I may not be able to provide you with the cat videos.
Oh, well, game number 3 is coming up. Snute versus Titan.
And I have added a cat to the overlay.
Oh. Oh. Well, okay. John, let's do this. Actually, now I'm pretty sure that we're going to see Chrono Boost instantly on that Cybernetics core.
Okay.
Here it comes, guaranteed. Wow, here it comes, John. 100% chance.
Well, he does need 25 energy to do that. He's going in 23, 24. No.
I mean, mutas. That's what I'm really thinking is going to be the strongest choice. Mutas.
Well, he's putting a Roach one down at the moment.
Well, mutas.
Which don't come out of a Roach one. And Enduring Locusts as well.
Mutas.
But no mutas. And a Hive.
Well, mutas.
PCs are melting in these long games.
Are you getting the unburrow noise constantly?
Yes. It's not that great. It sounds really disgusting. It's like a waterfall of sludge.
Zergling's also in production?
Wow. Zerglings. Haven't seen those in the last 40 or so minutes.
I mean, I'd like to give a...
I don't even know. This is, this is like Highlander 2. We're very slowly regressing in technology. We've got the highest tech units available, and then we have stuff like Void Rays, and then eventually we get Lings again. Suddenly the telephone won't even be a technology that can be used in this universe. He's going pure Void Ray!
Pure Void Ray is a great choice because this is a 1v1v1v1v1 infinite money map, and only Void Rays win those games.
That's very true. Hashtag bronze logic.
The transfuses have to be amazing, and no way are you kidding me.
How did you do that?
Snute.
What?
Snute.
That was ridiculous. No way that many Void Rays should have lost there, but they did. The Queen's support did the job. The transfuses were excellent, and Snute gets another spawn of Locusts. In the meantime, another Zealot run by, trying to kill his base. This base will never go up ever again. It's 48 minutes into the game, and this potential third here, or even fourth, still has most of its minerals left, and a lot of its gas as well.
Huh.
Zealots coming in from the main. I wasn't even aware there was anything alive in the main to send Zealots. Apparently there is. Here it comes. That's the nice little run by there. It's going to do the damage. Absolutely, it will gut the mineral line. The Locust finally spawned, but he's focusing it down the hatchery. It is good enough. No! Oh, the last swing!
Literal last, like his left hand struck it, and he's not even left-handed. And it fell. Oh my god.
Storm comes down yet again on the Locust. Time Warp as well to keep them in place. So the Locust wave is gone. It's another few seconds before the next wave of Locust. 8 seconds before that next wave of Locust comes in. There's a pull on a couple of the Void Rays. The Queens bring down one in a second. However, the Protoss army is right on top of the Swarm hosts right now. Storm's coming underneath this as well. The Locusts pushing through. The ground army is gone, but there's 15 Void Rays. How good are Snute's transfusers? How good are they? Apparently they're excellent. Snute is holding the line against 15 Void Rays. Ridiculous. He kills the Void Rays.
He has the supply lead.
What?
He has the lead in supply. John Bain. He's got the lead in supply. Alright. I mean, I guess by empirical data, Snute's probably got this one, I guess. I mean, I would theorize a Dark Shrine coming out. That was the problem that Titan had. He didn't have a Dark Shrine.
Yeah, I mean, there's only about 50,000 Spore Crawlers on this map, so there's loads of possibilities for a Dark Shrine to work. Pulls coming in, but the Queens are there. Do they have the energy to survive this?
There's not that much transfused juice. I mean, like, all those Queens are very, very low energy, but nothing I say matters. Down go all the Void Rays. It's enough transfused. Oh my god, the Dark Shrine is gonna fall. Okay.
Oh no, anything but that.
Wow. Dude, whoa.
Zealots come in. The Spore Crawler is transfused. The Zealots driven back. 3,
Poor
3.
poor zealots are like, God damn it!
What?
I just want to kill a spore.
This
Let me
isn't
kill a
doing
spore."
anything!
And he has like 8 queens transfusing 1 spore crawler. Nothing even in that interaction flies. It makes no sense. And yet there it is. Here comes the value Tempest, ready to value.
They're protecting the, let's just say, natural expansion of the Protoss player right now that is the opposite side of the map from where his first natural was.
You know, Titan got married, had kids during this game, and he's explaining to them, right now, I remember a long time ago I had 13 Colossus.
Titan isn't even playing this game. It's like Rogue Legacy. His next generation is carried on the play
Yeah.
long after he died to locusts.
Now, long ago, there was this thing I was using called micromanagement. You... This poor old man.
Oh, God.
You know, I think that what would be really cool is if the swarm host, you could choose to spawn locusts or drones. What do you think?
I think being able to build 89 30-second drones on the map at a time would be a really interesting way of doing harassment on your enemy's potential expansions. You could mine them out before they even got to build a nexus there.
There it is. I mean, you could, you know, I'm gonna mute the game because the tempests are really loud.
They actually are. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have the benefit of being able to do that. I mean, I could, honestly. I don't think you'd really miss anything.
Well, I used to have hundreds of gateways. All right, Grandpa. Okay. Look at that, 276 creep tumors.
What? I mean, that's just a silly amount of everything.
And in this game, that's a healthy number.
Yeah, that actually seems reasonable in our minds right now. Creep currently covers the entire map. There is creep everywhere. Absolutely everywhere.
Man.
Well, this has been a thing.
So, I mean, do you need to, like, get dinner?
I'm gonna have to try and push the res back, but first, what I want to do is replace the music of the game, because I'm quite frankly getting sick of it.
Oh, I think that's a really interesting choice.
Yeah. I'm gonna replace it with, some smooth jazz.
Ooh. You know, I'm increasingly a fan of jazz.
I've turned the sound off because, quite frankly, I've had enough of it, so
yeah,
I'll listen to some smooth jazz.
Ooh. It's kind of nice.
I think it's probably for the best at this point. Slowly, the Tempest arcs its graceful way across the path of a spore crawler, taking mild damage to its shields. But you know what? Captain don't care. He's relaxed. He's chilled out. Yeah.
Snute, resting easy. Viper's coming in. They're gonna do a little yoinkatron. But you know what? Titan says it's okay to die. Everybody dies. Titan is gonna target fire. It's Hatch versus Transfuse, and I'll give you 3 guesses as to who won.
Snute is not remotely worried.
Snute has had an income of less than a few hundred for the entire game. His income right now, no income.
And you know what? That's because
Yeah.
mo money, mo problems.
That's true.
Snute got no problems in the world right now.
Not a single worry, not a single fear. You will not see an expo here. I needn't mine, I needn't try. I'll just shoot down everything out of the sky. I have a queen. I have my friends. I have vipers that can abduct to no end. I'll pull a Tempest. I'll pull a Void Ray. I'll do whatever I want. Snute 3-0s for Norway.
That was impressive. Very impressive.
Thank you. I mean, I have a particular set of skills.
Do those skills make you a nightmare for people like me? I have to ask.
I mean, this is a good game, Jonathan Bain.
Yes. Absolutely. 154 supply to 68, and we get a little bit of swing on there. Yeah. That's what we like to hear.
Oh, the Broodlords have hit the expo on the left. In the units lost tab, it's a lot to a little.
115,000 resources to 43,000. You know what? Titan keeping it cool throughout of this. It's a cool cat. Yeah. Still mining.
This is where I really want his mother to walk in and say, Titan, you've been reckless with your money. You
Titan,
should learn to save.
why can't you be more responsible with your savings account? And look at this. Unupgraded Broodlords versus +3 Nexus shields mean the Nexus never dies.
Now there's a counterattack at the base of no mining up in the north. Titan kills it off, he loses everything. It's 25 harvesters to 22, and none of these numbers matter. The numbers that do matter are 21 swarm hosts, 24 queens, and an extremely petulant Russian team Titan. You gotta feel for him. He's in this game. He's like, no, I am not leaving.
It's currently 44 supply to 155, and my god, this is a cool cut right here from the Snute Dog. Yeah.
Snoot Dog.
Snoot Dog.
Oh, Mr. Snoot Dog. He's just gonna send a cool wave of free units out there. I don't need these units. Feel free to hang on to these.
He's a sharing, caring man. He really loves to give. Give and give and give again for 70 whole minutes.
Parliament in Norway is enacting a law right now. This will be forever known as Snute Day, where you spend the entire day watching this one game at normal speed, because that's how long it'll take. Kids don't even like it. I don't want to have the day off school to watch Snute Day.
Titan speaks. I don't think that will help him. I actually do want to know, where the hell are those swarm hosts?
Alright, look at this. 26, 24, 17, 18, 19.
Not as many as I would have thought. 27. I wonder if any of the original swarm hosts... This is like the 4th generation of swarm hosts here. I can't find any that have, like, ridiculous numbers of kills, honestly. That's quite surprising.
Well, I mean, I will once again say that I am absolutely impressed that Snute managed to pull this win off. He was completely screwed. But he did win the game half an hour ago. So. Oh, man. You know...
Happy just leaves.
Now, the important thing for everyone to remember is that
thank God!
Snute, by the way, TRLDM stands for Trolldom. Shit. Oh man, wow.
Well,
you know, let me give an analysis / recap of that game.
As you wish.
So, Titan did some really interesting moves that game. He opened Oracle a little over an hour ago. And he didn't defend his expansion, which, as we wound up seeing, put him behind economically.
Alright, okay.
You know, then he transitioned to an interesting mix of Colossus Archon Templar, 8 base, 20 gas. At this point in time, Snute was just rebuilding his only mining base. And so I was a little concerned for Snute at that point in time because he had queens and swarm hosts. But, I mean, I really shouldn't worry. This is like a fear of flying, you know? There's been 6 million flights a year in the US alone.
Yep.
They don't crash.
Nope.
And when there's 6 million locusts in a game, none of them are going to crash, John.
No, they don't lose. Absolutely not.
Those were actually all smooth landings. So Snute went ahead and used Queen Swarm hosts, and I think it was really clever the way that he was able to beat Colossus, Templar, Archon, Void Ray, Tempest, Carrier, Zealot, Counterattack, Warp Prism, Expand Cannon. So I think that's a real lesson to a lot of the Zergs out there who are wondering, if I can only afford 2 units, let's say I have one of those keyboards that only has, 3 or 4 buttons. You just need the Swarm host button, the Queen button, 1 and A. No, actually, you don't need 1. You can just have A.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and take a piss. Because frankly, for the last hour, these players have been taking the piss. I think I'm entitled.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. Snute just took an hour-long piss, if you know what I mean.
Oh, no.
Oh. All right, I do need to use the restroom. I'll be back.
So do I.
Do you want to meet me here?
That's a plan. Let's do that.
All right. I'll see you in a sec. Okay.
All right.